going live. We're on live. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. It's Bruce here from Creston, British Columbia, back in the Great White North after our fantastic holiday in Los Angeles, the City of Angels, and visiting with our daughter. Thank you for all your kind wishes and notes and saying hi to us and everything else. Really appreciate it. Jen and I are very grateful. We had a very uneventful, safe trip back home, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? It is a bit of a distance, I have to say. You know, in theory, as a younger man, certainly the two of us, we could have, shifted driving responsibilities, and you can do it in one night if you're crazy. I mean, if you really want to just haul butt, but when you get there, you're going to be pooped. We did it in 2 nights, which is what we've done for forever, and it's very convenient, very comfortable. Still quite a bit of time behind the wheel and on the road, but boy, beautiful ride. Love seeing America. We just get a kick out of every time. Love to watch those miles go by, and the geography. It's always different because the weather is always different. You never have the same day twice. You never have the same exact trip twice. But we were very fortunate. We had very mild weather, probably 40 degrees for most of the trip in the northern part. And of course, as you come into Nevada and southern Utah, Nevada, it warms up into the 50s and then the 60s. And calm weather, no winds, no storms, no nada. We saw one snowplow, and that was about an hour out of Coeur d'Alene. We were on a mountain pass going through, and the snowplow was one of these giant, was it caterpillar type units, one of those big crawlers. And all the snowplow was doing was moving snow off the rest area over to another end of the rest area that had been plowed day before, I guess, 2 days before. In other words, he was moving an existing snowbank further off. There's nothing on the road. You gotta love that. That's the kind of snow action I like to encounter when I'm driving either up or back from Canada to the USA. So yeah, it went very well, and we had a wonderful time. Those of you who were watching me live, I know most of you are here probably were watching me live. We had a great time in LA. Playa Vista is where we were actually located, just north of the LAX airport. It was the old Howard Hughes Airport, the private airport that Howard Hughes once owned and operated until 1985. The largest private airport in America, apparently. And the Spruce Goose was built at that location back in the early 40s, and it was assembled. The fuselage was assembled in one piece. The 2 wings, one on each side, were assembled separately, and then each of those pieces, along with the tail, were all rolled down the roadways to Long Beach to be assembled there. And the flying boat, which is what she was designed as, was assembled at the water's edge in Long Beach. Flew one time and never flew again. It was a prototype for a potential build out for a military application, but the military passed on it, and the unit, the plane, eventually became a museum piece, which is what it is even today. After all of these decades later, it is now, I think, in the Portland area on display there. But the hangars where she was built are still there, and they're now used by Google, and they were also used prior to Google buying them or taking them over. They were used by Hollywood film studios to shoot movies. Apparently the Titanic, some of the scenes of the Titanic were shot inside the Google hangar, which is 200 yards from my daughter's doorstep. That's how close she is to that facility there. Pretty neat area, really enjoyed it. And we had a wonderful time. Great weather the whole time. Great time. Nice to be back here in Creston. Right now it's sunny out, but I'm not letting this fool me, because we had sunny skies this morning. Then it got really yucky, and there are some real nasty dark clouds around here. We had some flurries just a little while ago. They stopped. The sun decided to come in here, which is messing up with my lighting. I don't think this is going to last. There are other nasty looking clouds around here, so I'm kind of waiting to see if this is going to come and go. Plus, it's getting on later in the afternoon here. It's now just after 3 o'clock local time, and within the next hour, 20 minutes, it'll get dark. So we're kind of the last of the day, sunset going through here. So if you see the lighting change on this telecast, you know. All right. Welcome one, welcome all. We love talking about cruise ships here. That's generally what I talk about. Cruise ship vacations, cruise liners, news in the cruise business. And I've got some news for you today. The last couple of days, we got back, I say on Saturday, I produced a couple of videos that I posted. The one video I did yesterday was about Carnival reversing its decision regarding the room service game, the room service a la carte pricing that they were proposing to institute just about right now, this coming week. Oh boy, did they blow that one. I got to tell you, this is the first time I'm trying to recall here. I cannot recall another cruise line in recent memory. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you will. A cruise line reversed the decision on a fee increase. They reversed it. I can't remember the last time I seen one. It's I'm really racking my brain. What have we seen in the last 2 years? Virtually every year on like clockwork. What goes up? The daily tipping fee goes up for your room. Used to be $12 a day. Then I went to like $13.50 a day to $14.50, then $15 a day. Now they're trying to get $16 to $18 a day on average or more. Then the tipping rate went up, the so-called service gratuity charge. So if you ordered a drink, whether it's a soft drink or a rum and coke or a beer, used to be 12% gratuity, then it was 14, and it went up to 15 and 16, now 18. Now I'm hearing 20% is the next stop. Don't even think it isn't going to happen. 20% gratuities are coming on a cruise ship near you. The drink packages have gone up. They started them off at $39.95 and then $44.95 and now Carnival is offering a drink package for $100 a day plus $20 tips, $120 a day per person, 2 in a cabin, $240 a day. Take that for a week, $16.80. Yikes. That has been going up. Specialty dining charges. You remember when they used to have the steakhouse for $10? You go to the steakhouse, it's only $10. It's just $10 for a premium. It's no big deal. What's the cheapest steakhouse you know of now? I think the cheapest is Carnival at $38. That just went up from $35 last week. I think if you want to go to a steakhouse on Norwegian or Princess, you're talking, what is it, $60, $80, $100? I mean, it's just going. The old specialty restaurant game, it's just like the airlines. They just start right here and then nickel and dime you up, plus the gratuity. Don't forget that gratuity. Internet packages, going up. They used to be much higher, I have to admit. When 10, 12 years ago, you went on a cruise ship, you had an internet room with desktops. Notice the lighting change on me all of a sudden? See the color change? There's cloud just came over and it's really gray out. All of a sudden I'm beaming here. But it used to be that it used to have desktop computers in computer rooms. Now it's wireless. It's quickly going to wireless on every ship within the next 2 years. I don't know if there'll even be an internet cafe anymore anywhere. But now they're beginning to charge per device. So you want to use your phone and a tablet, each of you, 4 devices. Come on, baby. But it's faster, I will admit. What else has gone up in price? Well, you now see on main dining room menus, you're starting to see prices. At the bottom of the menu on Royal Caribbean, you see it here. These entrees up here are free or included with your cruise. They're not free. You paid for them. But on the bottom, you see the, you want a steak tonight? You want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. $5 extra, $10, $15, $30 more. There you go. Surf and turf used to be free, and there are no more free surf and turfs that I know of, or used to be inclusive anyway. And so around and around we went. So here we go with Carnival. They decided to end the practice of free room service, but rather than do what everyone else has been doing, which has been instituting a room service delivery fee, no, Carnival thought, we'll go one step further. we'll offer breakfast for free, as part of our package. So, but it'll only be a continental breakfast. Don't be looking for bacon and eggs. No steak and eggs for you. But if you want something at lunch or dinner or for the kids, you want to get some chicken fingers for the kiddies, they're going to charge a la carte pricing. Oh, the lead balloon that became. Oh, man, did you make mamas mad everywhere. Mothers are upset. Carnival missed it. They completely blew it. The marketing department they were thinking of Christmas holidays and getting some time off, because they completely missed the boat on this one. You have ticked off the one person you cannot upset when it comes to going on a cruise. And I'm not talking about dad, and we're not talking about the young 22-year-old girlfriend and boyfriend going on a cruise. Not those two. No, I'm talking about mama. I'm talking about mommy and the kids. You are just treading on thin ice when you make mothers upset, where they have 4-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds. Because at 6:30, 7 o'clock on a sea day, after a whole day at port, and everyone's back on the ship, and mom got the kids to the pool for a little while, and now she got them back into that room, and she got them into the shower or the bath, and got them cleaned up, and she got them into the PJs. Finally, in the PJs, it's 7 o'clock, 6:30, whatever. She wants to order room service. She wants to bring in like a slice of pizza for each of these kids, or a hot dog and some French fries. In other words, the kids are on holiday. They're on holiday. They get a treat. When do they get a hot dog and French fries? Not at home, not often. But here they can have a hot dog and French fries because they're on a cruise ship through room service. And they get to eat in the room, and they turn on the television. Mom orders a movie, whatever, cartoon movie she can get. And they're going to watch a movie, and they're going to eat and then go to sleep. And guess what happens next? Mom and dad get out of the cabin and get to go and have a proper dinner, or go see a show and a dinner, or go to the casino for a little while. In other words, mom gets to de-stress and get away from those little kids for a little while to become an adult and do adult stuff with her traveling companion. And all of a sudden, Carnival pulls a fast one and decides to charge Mama Bear $2, $3, $4 an entree for those kids. And there's 2 of them, 3 of them. Next thing you know, she's dropping $20. $20 to have food delivered to the cabin. That is what? A small order of fries. What is it? Half a potato? And 4 chicken fingers, maybe 3 fish sticks. A grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, what are the kids eating? Filet mignon and lobster? No, it's the cheap stuff, the really cheap food that the kids will wolf down because they want a treat, and they're going to get a milk or a juice to drink. And Carnival decides to pull this stunt. Idiots pulling this stunt to piss mother off. You've got to be kidding me. Are you out of your mind? I'm still shocked. The other cruise lines haven't had enough feedback from them from charging for room service as it is, because the lore of cruising, the whole thing about cruising, the aura, whatever that word is, the whole atmosphere around going on a cruise is back from the days of ocean cruising. It was all about the food. It was all about the food. Yes, you had to get from point A to point B. I get that. But in those days, you went from Liverpool to New York, or you went from Halifax to Rotterdam. You got from point A to point B. But what was the thing you did on the cruise ship that you would talk about to your relatives when you got to where you were going? The food. It was the food. And one of the things they offered was room service. Why? Because sometimes the seas would do this, and the passengers couldn't walk down the hallway and into the dining room and sitting at tables like this. So the staff of the ship would make it as easy as possible to endure the voyage by bringing you your food in your cabin. And all the cutlery and the dishes and the table in the room, it was designed to be consumed in wavy water. You had the table with the little brass ring around, a little lip around it so the dishes wouldn't slide off. You had, this is all it was all about. This is what cruising, the essence of cruising was eating on the ship and being taken care of by the staff, because you're not in your normal environment. You're in a foreign environment. You're not on land. And today, in the modern world in which we live, the cruise liners are desperate to get us into specialty dining restaurants, go see a show that we pay extra for, or go into that casino. The casino wants us in there badly, especially as soon as we get 12 miles off the shore. We're in international waters. Boom, the slot machines are up and running. And what you did was you offered room service for either the couple to eat in the room, which is rare for dinner, but for the kids, you took care of the kids so mom and dad can go out and play. Carnival screwed it up, and Royal Caribbean is doing the same thing. So is Norwegian. They're screwing it up. They're charging a fee for room service. They're trying to take it away from you by slowly making it so expensive you won't order it. That's the plan. They don't want to dedicate staff from down below to come to your cabin. They want you to get off your butt and go to the buffet or go to the restaurant and eat yourself. Not thinking about the fact that if you got a family of 4 or 5 in one cabin, have you thought this through, that maybe the youngsters really are better off eating in the cabin and not going to the specialty restaurant? Why would mom and dad take a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old to the steakhouse with them? Are you out of your mind? The costs, you got to be kidding me. It's ridiculous. The kids won't enjoy it. They don't care about the steakhouse. They want chicken fingers and fries. They want the dipping sauce, baby. And if you can get them an ice cream sundae in the room, you are a hero. Anyway, they reversed it. Carnival reversed it. How long it'll last, I don't know. Whether this will take, I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on. We'll find out. We'll find out what's going on. The next few weeks. Are they going to change the policy? Are they going to come up with a pay per delivery policy? I don't know. I do know this: if you're a dad on a Carnival cruise and you've got 2 kids with you, I know what's happening right now. Mom is telling dad, "Hey, pops, get off your lard ass, get out there to where the pizza counter is on the pool deck, and bring back a pizza for the kids. And don't forget a couple of plates while you're at it, so the kids can have a pizza, because it's a $5 charge to have a pizza delivered to the room on a Carnival ship." Carnival is supposed to be the Walmart of cruising. What are they doing charging for room service? They've lost their minds. They've lost their minds. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. Oh, by the way, just because they canceled the room service thing, don't think that didn't stop them. Guess what they did yesterday? Officially announced a $1 increase per day for the cost of the soft drink package, the Bubbles program, they call it. And who gets the Bubbles program? The teenagers, the youngsters. You just soak the kids, $1 a day, $7 a cruise for soft drinks. And these are fountain drinks. You know how much it costs the cruise line to offer a kid a 12-ounce cup of Fanta or Coke or Pepsi? 12 cents a glass. They just jumped the price $1 a day because it's been a year. It's been a year since we last did it. That's all. That's the only reason. It was just a year ago. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh man, I'm a little upset. But I'm also laughing about it because it just breaks me up that cruise lines are beginning to forget what they're all about. And I'd be curious what you folks think about this out there. I think cruise ships have forgotten who the hell they are. They were supposed to be the bargain of vacations. They were supposed to be the getaway, the experience that you couldn't have anywhere else. They were supposed to be that all-inclusive package at a killer deal that you would have a great time with. And now in the last 5 years, every year, 5 or 6 of the charges go up every year, 5-10% each one. And no one has said anything about it. The passengers haven't said anything about it because it used to be such a good price. So it was a little more, it's a little more, we understand. But I heard 2 months ago that there was a rumor that the cruise lines were thinking of instituting a daily surcharge for the fuel costs because oil was going to hit 80, 85 bucks a barrel. That was supposed to be the price this winter. And 3 months ago, oil was at $75 a barrel. It got there. And we were just about to hear the first announcements for the $10 per day surcharge per passenger for the fuel surcharge. And then oil collapsed to 45 bucks a barrel. Today it's 49. And that's gone quiet because, of course, the cruise lines are loving this. They are locking in futures contracts for their oil, for their bunker fuel and whatever they're burning in those engines for the next year at today's cheap prices. They won't have to institute the surcharge. But I'll tell you right now, if in 3 months oil goes back to 85 bucks a barrel, there's an incident in the Middle East and oil goes to $85 a barrel, you can bet your bottom dollar they will institute a $10 a day oil surcharge, even though they're still locked in for a year at 45 bucks a barrel. They'll take advantage of you and they'll go after you. And I hate to sound so pessimistic. People accuse me of being a shill for the cruise lines. I'm not a shill for the cruise line. I love to go cruising. I love the idea of going on a cruise ship. But I also know the meaning of making a buck. And these boys here are under unbearable pressure from the bankers in Wall Street to deliver quarterly results every 13 weeks. They got to release their numbers. And if they're not showing growth, they're in a world of hurt because these guys are borrowing billions of dollars to build brand new fancy cruise ships with water slides, roller coasters, go-kart tracks, and they've got to finance these vessels with bonds from Wall Street. And Wall Street's saying, we'll lend you money at 4.5% as long as you keep showing us the returns. But if you start faltering on the returns, we're going to bump the next bond issue up to 5.5%, 6%. It'll cost you 1% more money on $1 billion toy that you want to build. And now we're talking some serious coin here. So these guys are under unbearable pressure to find every way under the sun to nickel and dime every passenger for every buck they can get as painlessly as possible, if it's possible. It was working until last week. Didn't work with that Carnival stunt. Interesting stuff. That was story number one. But quickly just to kind of say hi to you all and everything else, just want to say thanks for joining me again. The channel here has been growing since I've been away. Even though we were on the road and we did a limited number of shows from Los Angeles. The last time I was with you guys, we were at 8,492 subscribers 5 days ago. Today, 8,760. We've added almost 300 more subscribers in the last 5 days, and I can't be more grateful. I'm more humbled by it. Just so happy that people are finding this channel. It seems the short videos I keep producing keep generating more views and followers, and I, of course, will go with what you want me to produce. I'll do it. I will continue to do live shows going forward. I'm on again tomorrow at 5 o'clock as always, and tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for trivia. I do 2 shows Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do 1 show Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Saturdays, of course, at 2. So the schedule continues on, and more videos will keep coming. Other news to tell you about, I was going to say MSC. They're offering a Wi-Fi and a drink package for all of 2019 for all cruises out of Florida into the Caribbean. I believe even cruises going up to New England this fall. I think MSC has got themselves a problem. I keep getting 2 comments whenever I make a comment about MSC. I get 2 kinds of comments. One kind of comment agrees with everything I say. I talk about the issues that MSC has, good, bad, or indifferent, everything else, and people say, yep, you're right on that, you're right on that, you're right on that. Then I get the other ones who go, you are so wrong, you are lying, you are making it all up. MSC is the greatest cruise line in the world. We love MSC. There's no problems ever with any MSC cruise. There's no such thing as a bad cruise on an MSC ship. Well, if everything is so great, Why are there so many vacancies on MSC? Why are they offering free drinks and free Wi-Fi now as a giveaway on any cruise? This is a sign to me that the penetration into the North American market is not going as well as they had hoped. They thought they would have a higher percentage of usership of the ship, higher occupancy rates. They're not getting it. But of course, what are they up against? Take a look at the cruise ships keep going in and out of Miami and Fort Lauderdale these days, and cruise ships coming into Port Canaveral. We're talking about the Celebrity Edge. MSC, as nice as your ships are, you're just not going to compete against the Edge right now. The Symphony of the Seas, the Harmony of the Seas. You're talking about the revamped Mariner of the Seas, $120 million refurb that Royal Caribbean did for 3 and 4 day cruises. You're talking serious competition. Neustadt Dam for Holland America just got released. The Carnival Horizon, brand new cruise ship with all the toys. The Bliss for Norwegian, and soon the Joy will be coming into Miami as well. MSC is up against it. The competition is fierce for the American market, North American market, and it's just not competing. And you are angering too many Americans when you make announcements in 6 languages in the Bahamas. And the announcements are: check out our jewelry sale, check out our art auction, check out that. You're upsetting people, and they're telling their friends, they're telling their pals, and they're posting on YouTube and on other chat sites. They're not happy with some of these features, and so the ships are not full. They're not overbooked. And so what do you do as a cruise line? You get aggressive. You start offering freebies to try to entice people to come to the ship. And so the drink package and now the internet package are being offered on MSC. There you go. A couple little pieces of news there. I think that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about today as far as news goes. I did a video the other day about Celebrity refurbishing a number of ships this year. You can check that video out at your leisure. And I did another video this morning talking about a couple of islands being built right now by MSC, by the way, and Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean's Coco Key is getting ready for opening between May and November of this year. And MSC is going to have its private island open by the fall of this year. It's now 2 years into construction. They're well behind. I think they're a year behind at least. They thought they could get that thing up and running a lot faster. It'll be this fall before it's ready. And this is why freebies are available on MSC cruise ships. Once they get that island up and running, they will have day visits there, and that'll keep you on MSC property for a full 24-hour cycle. And they'll try to upsell you for services on the island going forward, zip lines and other features and that kind of thing. Anyway, check that video out if you get a chance. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see who's here and say hi to everybody. I see right now I have 85 viewers here, all at the same time. Welcome one, welcome all. If you've never been here before, I welcome you with open arms. Please tell me where you are. If you've never been here before, this is your first time, or if it's not your first time, I don't care how many times you've been here. Say hi to me, first of all. Say hi. Tell me where you're watching me from. Where are you located? Country, city, town. Tell me what your high temperature was today, and let all of us know how much are you paying for gasoline where you live. Gasoline, by the way, for those of you who follow this, I was paying, I had to buy $10 worth of gas. I had to buy $10 worth of gasoline here in Creston the day Jennifer and I were leaving for Los Angeles. It killed me. It killed me. I was paying the equivalent of about $3.50 a gallon American for gas. So I bought $10 Canadian. About 2 American gallons is all I bought because I just had to get across the border. I'm only 3 miles north of the border. But I wanted to get at least down past Bonner's Ferry and a little bit into Idaho so I could reach Idaho prices. And so we made it down to just north of Coeur d'Alene, and I stopped in a gas station and I bought $20 of the gas for something like $2.60 a gallon. So that's $1 or less a gallon. Then 20 minutes later, we were at the Costco store, and I filled up the tank at the Costco, and I think I was paying $2.50 or something like that at the time. I-15 after that, I bought gas in Salt Lake City at the Costco for like $2.20. In Las Vegas, you buy gas. It's about I think it was $2.40, something like that. And then Los Angeles. Oh yeah, Los Angeles, cheapest price, $2.99 a gallon, $3 a gallon at the Costco at Venice Beach area near Santa Monica Santa Monica. And that's the best price you're going to get in that whole area, because gas in the immediate vicinity where I was located in LA, upwards of $4 a gallon. Still, at $45 a barrel, these gas stations were advertising those kinds of prices. Most were selling at $3.50, which is still ridiculous. The Costco $2.99. What are you going to do? California taxes are such that that's the way it is. But I was happy when I was able to buy gas again in Vegas on the way out, back into the $2.40-$2.50 range, and then back home. So that's the tale of gasolines. Anyway, say hi to me if you're watching for the first time. Tell me where you're watching me from, and what's your temperature today, and what's the price of gas where you live. We love to compare notes. Anyway, that's that's that information there. Welcome one, welcome all, and let's see who's here. All right, thank you for coming by. BB's Fantastic Adventures, first one in today, saying hi to me. Paul Wilson is saying hello to me and everybody else. Tom Henry, hi everybody. I'll be listening in the car radio today. No chat unless I hit a long red light, laughing out loud. Welcome back, Bruce. 43 Fahrenheit in Richmond, Virginia. Gas, $1.92. I didn't see any $1.92 gas anywhere in the Western U.S. Not a chance. Not at least where I was anyway. Unreal. Paul Wilson, howdy there, BB and Tom. Paul Wilson, I've only done 2,645 miles since January the 3rd. Paul, you're still out driving me, of course. We did drive a total of about 3,100 miles down and back. When it was all said and done, it was about 3,100 traveling miles on the car, and I was grateful we had decent weather for it. Paul Wilson, wonder how everybody's doing. Vivian Clark Nicholson is here from the UK. Evening all. It's almost 10 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome, Vivian. Donna Mankinnon. Hi, everybody. Nice, warm 50 degrees here in Beloit, Wisconsin today. Welcome, Donna. Tom Henry is saying hi, everybody. Tom, they must be taking it easy today since Bruce has been off a few days. Vivian, hi, Tom. Flippin' cold and windy here, she's saying. Tom, news says we have a winter storm brewing for Saturday. I will get to use the new snow shovel. I don't know if you know this, folks, but Tom took great delight in ordering this massive shovel that's on 2 big wheels. It looks like a giant snowplow, really. He hasn't been able to use it, so maybe the blizzard finally is coming his way. Oh, Tom, I hope your thumb is better and you don't strain it by doing that thing, using that. Vivian, well, got my tickets, insurance, and U.S. visa all done last week. Vivian, way to go. You're getting ready to go. This is fantastic. Tom Henry, throw some extra logs on the fire, Vivian. Vivian, central heating, she says it's on, Tom. Great. I hope you have a terrific cruise and enjoy your train ride, too. She says, I'm so looking forward to it. And she says, good luck with your new shovel. Sylvan Forrest is here. Hi, Bruce and everybody. 76 degrees in Delray Beach, Florida. I'm sitting inside with my rum and coke and my python, Lucy, draped across the back of my neck like a scarf. Tonight's dinner, club sandwiches. Giddy up. Nothing wrong with club sandwiches. You got to love that. If you want to know the best meal I had on the road, even if you don't, I'm telling you, the best meal I had on the road, our daughter took us to a German restaurant in an area of LA on La Brea, and had some schnitzel there at an authentic German restaurant that was to die for. Reminded me of Berlin, which I know you guys know I love. Just fantastic. Jennifer and Jennifer Jr. each had a big stein of beer. I had my caffeine, my Diet Coke, and we had a lovely time. That was the best meal I had on the road. Let me tell you, apart from a couple of In-N-Out burgers, definitely I think we hit 3 of them, or maybe 4. 2, yeah, I think we hit 4. We love In-N-Out. Can't get that up here. Can't get it. Tom Henry, I am departing for the office for my 30-minute drive home. We'll be listening in. Vivian, drive safe. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce. Welcome back. I hope you had a good trip and a good visit with your daughter. 78 degrees here in Tarpon Springs today. Gas has dropped to $1.89 in Tarpon Springs, Florida. $1.89. It's going in the right direction. Right on, buddy. That is awesome. Sylvan Forrest, thumbs ups, everybody. What are you saving them for? How many have I got? 31 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. If any of you out there are watching this show live right now, oh, I would love to hit 60 thumbs ups today. Wonder if we could make that happen. If you can spare one for this old guy, I would appreciate it. Vivian is saying 78 degrees. Oh, my gosh. She can't believe it's that nice. Peter Heckema, great weather, Vivian. Sylvan Forrest, and that's why we're in Florida. Wendy Thompson is here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Wendy. Susan Kirkland is here. Hi, Bruce. Hello, Susan. You sound like a new one to me. I don't recognize the name. Thank you for joining me. Michael Cruz Lover. Hello, everybody. How you doing there, buddy? Wendy Thompson, 74 in Ocala, Florida. That's what it's all about. Absolutely. That is why Wendy is now a Floridian from last year. Fantastic. Margie Chadwick. Bruce, I am learning to leaning towards a cruise in June with Norwegian. What ship would you recommend? Margie, it depends on where you're leaving from, but I'm going to assume you're either going to go from Florida for a Caribbean cruise, or you're going to be in Alaska for an Alaskan cruise. So I'm not sure which you're after. If you're going to go for an Alaska cruise in June, you want to go on a Norwegian ship. The Bliss is the one that people are talking about, but you might want to try the Joy because it will also be deployed in Alaska at the time. Just look for the deals. If it's going to be out of Florida, I'm going to try to remember now who's going to be, which ship is available out of Florida. Is the Getaway going out of Florida in the summer? I'm not sure what ships are left in the Caribbean or not. I know they're going to move a few out of the Caribbean over to Europe on repositioning cruises in April and May. So, you may have to check those out. But a ship like the Jade, even though it had engine problems a few months ago, I'm sure it's fine now. The Jade would be fine. The Epic would be okay. Nice spas on both for Florida. Anyway, there's a couple of thoughts. Sylvan Forest, cooling down tonight. We might turn on the heating system. Oh my gosh, Sylvan, that's insane. Vivian, my heat is on. BB is fantastic. Hello, Paul. Let's see here. Alan Carter from Calgary. Hello, Bruce. It's 8 below Celsius. That's got to be about 20, low 20s Fahrenheit. 89.9 a liter for gas. That's an excellent price for Calgary. That is in the $2 something range, $2.50 range US. Here in Creston, we're also selling by the liter. We're at $1.23. We've only dropped 16 cents a liter for gas from the high of the summer price to this price. That, to give Americans an idea, that's approximately 45 cents a gallon. That's all we've dropped in gas. 45 cents. We were closing in on the 4.50 range a gallon in the middle of summer, 4.50. Only dropped 50 cents a gallon, if that. That's just, we're so ripped off here. You cannot believe it. We make the stuff. This country sits on it. It's unbelievable. Wendy Thompson, hi, Tom, Sylvan, Peter. Paul Wilgus, hello, Bruce and everybody. Welcome back, Bruce. It's 50 degrees in Virginia. Sylvan Forest, Margie, what size ship would you prefer? Small, medium, large, or extra large? NCL has ships in all those categories. You choose what kind of itinerary, that duration, etc. Margie Chadwick, thinking small ship. So you're looking at maybe the Dawn, Norwegian Dawn, the Sunrise, Sunshine, if I got my names right. I would look up vacationstogo.com. That's where I would take you. I'd recommend you go there, vacationstogo.com. You can then look up from the website, the very top, it'll have ships and cruise lines. Hit that tab, go to Norwegian, hit the tab. You'll see every ship listed, how big they are. Pick the ones you want, and then check out what cruises are being offered and where they're going. That's the way I would do it. Mexico, about 5 days. She's wondering about going on a Mexican cruise. Don't know if you're going to have any luck going on a Mexican cruise in June on Norwegian. I'm not optimistic you're going to find one. I could be wrong, but check vacationstogo.com. If you're thinking Mexico, 5 days, maybe a cruise out of Galveston, maybe a cruise out of New Orleans might work. That would get you to a couple of ports in the Cancun, Mexico area. I'm just thinking about that. Vacationstogo.com. That's where I'd send you. Paul Lucas is saying hi, Wendy. Sylvan Forest, vacationstogo.com might help you research the market. Their website's very useful. Steve Stair. Hi, Bruce. Welcome home. Thank you, Steve. I'm going to say hi, everyone. TWB, Traveling with Bruce. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. Before I go any further, I want to take a moment to thank a few viewers. When I got home, there were a few items in the mailbox, and I want to show you what we got here. Got me a nice little postcard here. Manatee, it says here on the front. How about that? Manatee, Florida, endangered species. This is from Wendy and Roger Thompson. Thank you very much for this card. I will be putting that up behind me shortly. Then I got another envelope here in the mail. This one right here. This came from Fort McCoy, Florida. Let me open this one up here. Again, Roger and Wendy, Bruce and Jen, wishing you health and happiness. Thank you. Thank you again, Wendy. Another wonderful card. That's number 2. Then I got something here from Lake Worth, Florida. Bonnie Bergstein sent me something. I got this envelope. I opened her up, and here we got a Christmas card with a cruise ship in the front. Perfect. USS Good Cheer, it says, welcome aboard Santa. And from Bonnie, Bubba, and Princess 2. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for the card. I really appreciate that. And then I got a box. We got a box. I opened it up, and well, I'll tell you right now, it's Nurse Nancy out of Wisconsin sending me something. You gotta love this, Nurse Nancy. Thank you so much. Got this nautical tree ornament. On the front, we have a starfish. It's kind of glary, so sorry about the lighting. Hope you can see that. Okay, there you go. Then on the back, you see that to TWB, Love Nurse Nancy 2018. Isn't that great? Thank you, Nurse Nancy, so much. This is fantastic. But that's not all. Oh no, got a couple of looks like a couple of pot scrubbers. Looks like a blue one and an orange one. So you know, we can do the dishes. Thank you very much. And then handmade with love by Nurse Nancy. Here's the official sticker right here. This is the manufacturer sticker right there. I hope you can see that. Okay, there it is. Handmade. Sorry about that. There you go. I'm trying to. It's so, you know, this lighting here. What can I tell you? It's the best I can do. What am I talking about? How about these cozies right here? Look at this. Isn't this great? Look at that with that starfish design in there. Here's one. Here's another one. Look at that. There's 2. Then we have a couple of, well, gigantic, what do we call these, coasters? Look at this. Is this fantastic or what? And the little note here, again, a card. Dear Bruce and Jennifer, I know you'll probably get this after Christmas. Just wanted to give you this token of my appreciation for all your hard work on your YouTube channel, Traveling with Bruce. I've really enjoyed it so much. I love to crochet and watch my favorite YouTubes, so I make up some crafts to send them. I hope you enjoy the dish scrubbies, dishcloths, and the pot holders. Sorry, and it's all good. Love and thanks to her, to Jennifer, from her to Jennifer and myself, for herself and Anthony. Thank you so much for this tremendous gift. We just loved it. Jen was tickled pink when she saw it. She just shakes her head. She says, I can't believe people send you stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, you know, when you become a creator, I guess you'll know. Thank you, one, and thank you all for the very wonderful gifts and the cards and letters. Love it. I'll add them back here the next couple of days, and we'll keep that going. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. It was a nice treat to get home, and I got to tell you, the poor mailbox, we have to go to a little mail station down here, and I opened up the door, and it was just jam-packed full of stuff. Of course, we got the junk mail too, but this was great. This just is fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody. Really loved it. All right, Brittany Lockwood, less than a month till I leave for Disney World. Right on, Brittany. BB's Fantastic Adventures. Margie, you can also just go on ncl.com. That's right. You can always check with those guys. Sylvan Forest, an ad just popped up. William Shatner advertising electric bikes. Okay, there's an ad. I always ask you guys, I forgot today, but if you see an ad on my live stream, either before the show or during, let me know what it is. Who's advertising on this channel? I'm curious what advertisers are interested in having ads placed on my telecast. It gives me an idea of who's out there, what's going on. Cat Chat Fever, hi everybody. Thank you for all the get well messages. I'm feeling so much better. Cat Chat, you get better right now. Michael, cruise lover, welcome back. Cat Chat Fever, glad you're feeling better. Hi Michael, thank you. Alania Zingano, hi guys. Alana, how are you? Colleen Haston did say something, but she retracted. Brittany Lockwood, have you heard anything from a certain family? Not a word, not a thing. Cat Chat, I need to reboot my Wi-Fi. Grr. Wendy Thompson, our first Christmas here, it was 83 degrees in Ocala. Now you know why you moved to Florida. Fantastic. Sylvan, no white Christmas here either. Mark Van Ram, glad you got home okay. Thank you, Mark. Peter Heckema, the ad I got today when I logged on was for American Cruise Lines River Cruises. I've been hearing about these guys. Interesting, isn't it? Agnes, New Jersey. Welcome back, Bruce and Jen. Hi, TWB family. Getting cold here in Jersey. American Cruise Line was my pre-live ad today before the chat. Pat C, do you know for sure the people get the tips and not the cruise line? I don't know for 100% sure. I have a pretty strong feeling, though, they do. The cruise lines have had it real good. They've 5 years ago, 8 years ago, the tips were 12 to 14% on gratuity charges, and the staff down below would be charged, would be paid very little money. They would get room and board, of course, as part of their package, obviously, because you got to feed them and you got to sleep them. You got to, you know, have a place to sleep being on a cruise ship 24/7. But the wages that these people were making 10 years ago, if they were making $200 a week, that'd be about it. And I would bet you that a good chunk of that was tip money. Today, I bet you they're making $250 to $270 a week. The only reason it's gone up, not because the cruise lines are giving them raises. Why would they give them raises? They have a lineup a mile long in the Philippines every time they have a hiring fair. In Indonesia, in India, in Bangladesh, wherever they're going to hire these folks to work on cruise ships, there's a zillion of them who want in. So the only way they're getting more money is from the tip money. It's not from wages. And so the cruise lines have found it very handy to just say to us, oh yeah, well, we're increasing our tips from 13% to 15%. We're going to increase our tips from 15% to 16%. And then 16 to 18%. So now they're charging 18% gratuity and $16 a night on a typical cabin per person. They can now divvy that up amongst the staff and not give them a raise because they're getting more money, but they're not getting a higher base salary. I don't think so. And so that's how this game is going. I think someone will prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong. Senior staff, obviously the officers, the captains, the engineers, the high-end hotel operators, the purchasing officers, the entertainers. These folks are making more money. Yeah, they're making more money with inflation and whatnot. But the bottom line staff, I don't think so. That's just a personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Agnes, laugh out loud, same here, Peter. Tracy Dunlop, hello, Bruce. Glad you're back safe and sound. 82 Fahrenheit, bright and sunny in Naples, Florida today. You gotta love that. 82, supposed to go down to 50 tonight, but back to the 70s and 80s tomorrow. Nice, Tracy. Absolutely fantastic. Paul Willis, hello, Tracy. Teresa, Jordan, glad you and the wifey made it back safe. We are all good, Teresa. Thank you so much. Kirk Brunson, hi, Bruce. Welcome back. New York City is in the house. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Welcome back. Sherry, awesome sunsets travel. Hi, Bruce. How are you doing? She's saying hi to everybody as well. Brittany, I could have had hot dogs every day while in college in the cafeteria. Explore With is here. I've been thinking about buying a highway cruise ship. What? Thinking about what? What are you talking about? Although I'm not sure I might buy a cruise ship that goes in the water, but the water ship doesn't seem that fun. You got me. You got. Are you talking about an RV? Or you were thinking about buying a highway cruise ship, which is an RV? Although I'm not sure I might buy a cruise ship that goes in the water. Don't seem as popular. Yachts. So are you thinking about like a yacht versus an RV? This is what I'm not sure. Explore. You got to help me here. Rebecca Rowie. Actually, Carnival is now only charging after 10 p.m. No, Rebecca, they've killed that. They've killed the whole thing. They're going back to what they were doing before. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and all. 50 degrees in Greensboro, North Carolina, but it feels cooler. Gas is $1.99 a gallon, under the $2 mark. Hey, Paul, she's saying, Wendy Thompson, hot dog, chicken tenders on a cruise. No. Paul Wilgus, hello, Sylvia. Linda Buffington is here. Buffington. Hi, Bruce. Lots of snow today in Reno. Good day to stay in and watch you. I would say, yeah, stay out of that snow. Thankfully, here, we didn't get a flake of the stuff. I mean, if it snowed here while we were away, it melted. It's all gone. There's snow in the mountain, but we have got a lot of dark patches up there where there has been meltage already. It's been mild around here, so I'm not complaining. Let's see here. Who else is here? What's going on here? Brittany, Bruce, I think the parents are just not going to leave the kids in the cabin after 6:30. I think the kiddos will be dropped off at the kids clubs. Well, again, depending on the parents and how it goes. But I know with my mom and dad what they'd have been doing. Yeah, they would dump us off. They leave the eldest in charge, and that would be that. Tom Henry, wow, Paul, it's warm out there. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, not only until Wednesday here, then winter comes back. He's saying, So Tweety, hey, Bruce and everybody. Hi, So Tweety, how you doing? Sylvia, hey, Tom. We're supposed to get snow here to do on Saturday. I hope it's not as much as before. Greensboro shut down the last time. Hey there, So Tweety. She says, O.B. Jones, hey, guys, has anyone ever cruised on Carnival Sensation? I'm going on my first cruise next week. Anybody been on the Carnival Sensation? Talk to O.B. Jones. Vivian, 82 Fahrenheit. That sounds so good. Rebecca, RCCL only charges a flat rate and only for certain foods. Sherry, awesome sunsets. 33 days until the Oasis of the Seas. Oh, Sherry, the countdown, the countdown. Tracy, hi, Paul, Lucas, Tom Henry, and everybody. Rebecca, the Oasis is awesome. Brittany Lockwood, possibly by the end of the week, I could be watching the show on my TV via a game system. By the way, I am a video game player. Right on, Brittany. Rebecca, beds are really comfortable on the Oasis too. She said, Paul Wilgus, Sylvia, they haven't decided for sure here yet, but they are talking snow Saturday or just freezing rain. So nasty weather is coming again. Sherry, so excited, Rebecca. Rebecca, I'm on the Carnival Breeze in March. Rebecca, Carnival is not the Walmart of cruising. You can go on RCCL cruise even cheaper, they're saying. Interesting, Rebecca. Sylvia, Bruce, did you get my email? What I sent should take about 10 days according to the post office. So it's been out 7 days so far. Just on the lookout for a package. Haven't got your package yet, but I got your email. And I read it, and I've been waiting for the package. So, yeah, can't wait. Tracy, Sylvia, I'll try again. I'll probably check again tonight and see if it arrived today. Tracy Dunlop, haven't had to turn the heat on here yet in Naples. Air conditioning still on. Doesn't come on as much right now, though. Rebecca, people will get to a point where they won't buy the Bubbles package anymore. I agree. There'll be a point it just doesn't pay. Brittany, I would take kids to the buffet for dinner or let the kids club feed my kids for dinner instead of letting the kids be in the cabin. I would want my kids to be under adult supervision. I hear you, Brittany, to each his own. Rebecca, but people are still paying it even if the cruise lines are forgetting who they are. There you go. Brittany, rather be running free on a ship. Sylvia, Paul, ready for spring. Saturday, it was 66 here. Wonderful, wonderful weather. Wow, that's nice. Randy Lucas, greetings, Bruce, and all from wonderful Buenos Aires. Randy, we've been getting your photos on the Facebook group page. I've been noticing them on my Facebook personal page. This is fantastic. I love it when you share photos with us. Some of those beer bottles you're showing are pretty big. Looks like you're having a great time. You look like $1 million damn dollars. Every hair coming out of that face of yours looks fantastic. I'm glad you're having a great time. Wendy Thompson, Tracy, we too, no heat turned on yet. AC and the ceiling fans are going most days, she's saying. So, Tweety, I think this room service debacle is going to be what brings this conversation mainstream. People are fed up with extra fees on everything. I agree. I think there's a turning point that is being hit here with these cruise lines nickel and diming on all kinds of crap, and I think people are about had enough. They are looking for cruises that were supposed to be all in vacations. They're not that anymore, and the cruise lines are not stopping with this nonsense. I think it's going to backfire on some of these guys. Sylvain, if for some strange reason, I don't feel like going to eat, I don't mind the delivery charge, but a la carte, not on my shift, and certainly not with Carnival. No way. I agree. Sylvain, I agree. Rebecca, a la carte is ridiculous. There you go. Wendy, hi, Randy. How is the cruise? Paul Wilgus, Sylvia, same here, way above normal temps, but it looks like winter is coming back, says Paul. Rebecca, there was a time when the airlines were going to institute a surcharge because of the price of fuel as well. That's right. They did it for a while. They then so-called discontinued it, although I don't know if people really saw discounts showing that way. And it was about to happen again. But now we've got a temporary reprieve here. We'll see how long this lasts. Randy Lucas says, Wendy T, the cruise was fantastic. We disembarked a week ago and have been enjoying Buenos Aires, wonderful city. Fantastic, Randy. That is great. Looking forward to when you're back home and you'll be in touch with us again. That's fantastic. Edward Kane, you are 1,000% correct about them starting to gouge every passenger. Edward, we're on the same page here. Absolutely. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Hi, So Tweety, loving your videos. Rebecca, I thought this was going to have cruise information. All I'm hearing is rant and complaints. Well, Rebecca, sometimes we talk about it all. But if you've got a question in mind that you want me to tackle, please let me know. I'll do the best I can. I try to make everybody as happy as possible, but sometimes it doesn't work. Wendy, I'm glad you and your family are okay. Laura Fuentes, hi Laura, how are you? So Tweety, hey Sylvia, Tom, Paul, Sherry, Brittany. Paul Wilkes, hello Tweety. Sherry, hi Sylvia, Sherry, we love the breeze. Rebecca Running, we have fun. Sylvia, hi Sherry, where are you located at? Debbie Manuel, hi Bruce and everybody. Chained to the computer, but still trying to listen. Hope everyone had a safe holiday. We did, Debbie. Thank you for joining us again. As always, nice to hear from you. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. And greetings to you in Chico, California. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Sylvia, I am in the St. Louis area. How about you? Paul Wilkes, hi Debbie. Sherry, hi there, Debbie. Tracy, oh, by the way, Bruce, I had an American Cruise advertisement when I signed in. There you go. Sherry, hi there, Tracy. Debbie, thanks, Paul Lucas. I feel the same way. Hi, Sherry. Awesome. She's saying as well. So, Tweety, announcements in 6 languages. Sylvia, hi, Debbie. I will be listening to soon, too, waiting for these dentists to leave their office so I can get the cleaning. Sylvan Forrest, about MSC. I totally agree with Jim Zim's opinion. Not great for North Americans. There you are. Sylvan, darn Python hit the enter before I had time to finish my post. Your snake wants attention. You see, there you go. Debbie, hi, Sylvia. Sylvia, Sherry, awesome. I thought you were in Florida because of the name. I'm in Greensboro. Rebecca, hi, first time here watching from Rhode Island. I was probably 19 today. Rebecca, I welcome you. I hope you're happy with what we're doing, but I welcome you nonetheless. Paul Willis, laugh out loud, Sylvia. He just wants to help. Laura Fuentes from Cleveland, Ohio. It's in the low 50s here. Welcome from Cleveland, Laura. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me today. It's great that you're here. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Royal Caribbean retracted their security warning about the Bahamas after the Bahamas said their crime rate is no more than Miami or Fort Lauderdale, which is where Royal ports from. Laugh out loud. Yes, so if your crime rate in Miami and Fort Lauderdale are one level, and it's the same level in the Bahamas, in Nassau, you know what I want the cruise line to do? I want them to warn me that I could get mugged. Because they have a crime rate in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. As low as it is, there is a crime rate in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. And if Nassau is the same as those two places, I want the cruise line to tell me there's a crime issue in Nassau. I mean, do you hear sirens in Fort Lauderdale from time to time, or Miami in certain neighborhoods all the time? Hello? Yeah, there is a crime problem in Nassau. It's a USA, Fort Lauderdale, Miami crime problem. And that's a problem. And being from Canada, that's a problem. Being from the United Kingdom, that's a problem. Now, being from Chicago, from certain neighborhoods, no big deal. It's just like it is back home. Maybe not even as bad. I still call it a problem. Yeah. I guess I'm ranting. I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm ranting. Sylvan, Lucy wants to send email. Edward Kane, hey, from Keensboro, New Jersey. It's 32 degrees right now, $2.25 a gallon. Edward, thank you for joining me from New Jersey and telling us the price of gas, your temperature. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. I hope you don't mind me ranting and raving. I guess, I'm just an old guy ranting and raving. David C. Perkins, hello from Kentucky. $2.89 gas here in Kentucky. David Perkins, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to my show and my channel. Shannon, oh, hi, watching from Knoxville, Tennessee. Was a gorgeous 70 degrees today. Not bad for Knoxville, Tennessee. That's pretty good. Welcome, Shannon. Welcome, David. Welcome, Edward. True Janny Sue. Hi, West Texas, $2.19 per gallon. But San Angelino has it for $1.87 a gallon. Wow, that's awesome. Welcome, True Janny. Janie Sue, I'm so glad you're here. Sylvia, Bruce, I knew you just bought enough to get over the border. I knew you'd only buy, exactly. I wasn't going to buy any gas. I thought, we're on reserve. The light's on. It's only 3 miles. I could buy gas there. And I thought, it's around the freezing mark. And, if the gas tank is 94% empty, I don't want to get any crystals in there and fuel line issues. Put $10 in there just to kind of, a couple of gallons and no issues. And then we bought $20 worth, which is another, what was that? Another 6-7 gallons in I don't know, kind of just get, and then we filled her up at Costco. We got the nice, clean Costco gas at the Costco prices. It's all good. Sherry, awesome. Carnival is retracting the room service charge. They haven't said they are reversing it totally, but they are reevaluating. Yes, we are reevaluating the complaints we are getting, the heat we are getting, the bad press we're getting. Did you folks notice on the about 4 or 5 days ago that USA Today voted Carnival Cruise Line of the Year? The best cruise line of the year. Really? Carnival? Are you kidding me? Carnival, the best cruise line of the year. And then they bumped the room charge fee. Boom! Perfect timing. Oh, they screwed that up big time. They screwed it up. Unbelievable. Linda Buffington, $269.9 at Costco. Vivian, wow, $10 would get you a gallon and a half here. Laugh out loud. You don't know how well off you are. We do know. We do know, Vivian. I certainly do. Even in Canada, I'm paying less than you are, but it's incredible over there. The UK prices are crazy. Pat C, first time from Mississippi. We cruised out of Mobile and New Orleans. Right on. Fantastic. So convenient to have cruise ships porting from there. It's fantastic, Pat. Brittany, gas prices in California are ridiculous. You are right. Edward Kane, Keensburg, New Jersey, 32 degrees. Debbie Manuel, welcome, Pat. Robert Scott, regular here from Pittsburgh, 45 degrees here, wishing it was 80 degrees. Welcome, Robert, as always, to the show. Lillian, hello from Shreveport, Louisiana. I just put gas in my tank at $1.65 a gallon. Oh, man, that's a good price. That's got to be feeling good. You got to be feeling good. Temperature's now 68 degrees. That is fantastic, Lillian. $1.65 a gallon. What a deal. John B. Hi, Bruce. Just returned yesterday from Anthem of the Seas. Great weather. High 70s in Nassau and Port Canaveral. 82 degrees in Coco Key. You got to love that. That is just awesome, John. That is really, really good. Helmut is here. What is he saying here? Helmut, Bloomfield Hills, Mississippi, I believe. 39 Fahrenheit, 189 a gallon at our Costco. Good pricing there too, buddy. Welcome, Helmut, to the show. Debbie Manuel, John B. Did you love the ship? Kenneth Glass, gas is $1.99 a gallon in South Georgia. Nice. The $2 barrier. Sherry, awesome. Liked and shared. Sherry, I wish I lived in Florida too. Tom Henry, Wendy Thompson, are you anywhere near the terrible 18-wheeler accident on I-75? Nope, we're east of Ocala, she says. We're not there. Sylvan, I-75, a.k.a. Alligator Alley. Tom Henry, do they have all the damage cleaned up yet? Sylvan, that is way south of Wendy and me. Tom Henry, the accident was on I-75 around Gainesville, not the alley. Laugh out loud. Wendy, the roads, oh boy, some are numbers and some are named. I do think it's cleaned up by now. Wendy, we are south of Gainesville. Gary Seavright, if I got this right, I have 2 Carnival cruises coming up. February, Carnival Elation. October, Carnival Liberty. Right on. So, Tweety, that is so sweet of Nancy. Kenneth Glass, we have a cruise on the Carnival Elation in October. Tom Henry, nice Nurse Nancy, nice making those items for me. I really appreciate it. Wendy Thompson, a nice Nurse Nancy. Sherry, awesome, very nice. True, Janie, Sue, cool, very cool gifts. Sylvan, Nurse Nancy, my wife would love those starfish scrubbies. Tom Henry, we're having a lot of commercials from a furniture store in Richmond, lots of interesting lights. How about one of those hanging circular tube lights, laugh out loud, could look like a halo over Bruce's head. You can really shine this thing up right here, I'll tell you. Paul Lucas laughing out loud. Brittany, Nurse Nancy, those are beautiful. Tom Henry's, the furniture company name is La Différence. Different stuff for sure. Paul Lucas, the glare off his head would blind us all. I see, I beat you to the punch. I didn't even see that comment until just now. I knew you were going to say it. I just knew it. Here we go. Tom Henry, warp speed on that bike. Brittany Lockwood, no ads for me as I am a premium YouTube subscriber. Edward Kane signed in and a Ford commercial was on your channel. Thank you, Edward, for letting me know. A Ford commercial, right on. Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. How many have I got now? 43. Man, if I could get 17 more to get me to 60 today, that would be something. If any of you folks out there can hit that thumbs up button for me today, I would really appreciate it. What do we got going here? Tom Henry, we need a get well call for Bonnie Bergstein. Her headaches are not improving, and Bubba and Princess Break barking is causing her a lot of pain. She told me she might have to find another home for them. That's too bad. Tom Henry, Mom's birthday is tomorrow, and she has a new Elvis wig. My sister wanted to wear an Elvis wig to chemo tomorrow. Laugh out loud. Maybe we could send it to That's aggressive. Oh man, Tom, you're killing me. You're killing me. Paul Wilgus, Tom, Bruce in an Elvis wig. I'm laughing my, you know what, off. Tom Henry, he's crying. Donnell from Ireland. Finally, a good guy. Welcome back, Bruce. A good guy. Hi, all. Thanks for the good info and cruise news. Good luck getting 60 plus thumbs up, Bruce, today. Thank you, Donnell. He's in Cork, Ireland, folks. And thank you, Donnell, for sending me that article today about Stan and Ollie. I really enjoyed that very much. Tom Henry, hi there, Donnell. Donnell, hello, Paul. Hi, do you guys? Donnell, Tom, hope your mom has a great birthday tomorrow. Tom Henry, can't wait to see my sis in a wig. Laugh out loud, should be a good one. Tom Henry, wonder what happened to our friend in Juan in Puerto Rico. Yeah, we haven't heard from him in a while. Paul Wilgus, I haven't seen him in a while. Wendy Thompson, Donnell, welcome. Tracy, I wondered that too, Tom Henry. I don't know about you, but thought he was the same person. You know who? Paul Wilgus, Tracy Dunlop, me too. Rob Souter, hi, everybody. The cruise lines will stop ripping us off when we stop booking cruises. It's just that simple. As soon as they get the impression we're not happy, and they got the impression on this room service thing. Oh, they got the impression quickly. Tom Henry, Tracy Dunlop, you are not alone. Donnell, hello, Wendy Thompson. Hope you are well. Do you have plans to go on a cruise this year? Tracy, a little fishy when he mentioned similar things. Interesting, isn't it? John B, yes, Anthem is great. Joe Huskowski, back in Fort Lauderdale after a week in San Diego. No more 40-degree temperatures in the morning. I think it was almost 80 degrees today here. And what's up with the gas prices in California? I need $3.33. Yes, Joe, insane, isn't it? California is so expensive. The rest of the country, under $2 in many places. It's amazing. Paul Wilgus, Tracy Dunlop, I was thinking that when he was saying some things, especially the money thing. Tom Henry, Paul and Tom's TWB group cruise is now under 50 days. We depart on the 2nd of February, the 24th of February, 2019. Tom Henry is going on the proposed TWB group cruise that never came to pass. Joe Oskowski, a gallon, and I filled up the car coming home from the airport for $1.95 and a gallon here in Fort Lauderdale, $1.95 in Fort Lauderdale. Way to go, Joe. Welcome back. So, Tweety Tom, I think you guys need to live stream from the ship. Oh gosh, can you imagine? Donnell, odds are good. I'll book a vacation on the new MSC Bellamissima later this year. I know I'll have to dig deep. Yes, sir. That is a brand new ship, and you're gonna have to look for deals. I have no idea how I can help you find a deal in Europe because you're going to be dealing with travel agents there. But hopefully, Donnell, you can get an airfare cruise deal all in one and make it a combo deal. Sherry, awesome sunsets. I will be streaming from the ship. Hopefully, laugh out loud. Says Sherry. Linda, one time on Carnival was enough for me. Princess Gal, right here. That's who she is. Tom Henry, we're way too busy to do any blogging. Way too busy. So Tweety, awesome. Can't wait, Sherry. I can't wait. Tom Henry, I have about 4 hours. I will need to work, and then the port excursions. He's just going to be going. Wendy Thompson, Donnell, someone at church shared a cold with me. Thanks. A next cruise, not planning any till after May. Our only granddaughter graduates in May, then college in the fall. So there'll be a cruise between that. Fantastic. So Tweety, work? What are you talking about? Work, Tom Henry. So Tweety, did you come across the sweet breakfast order cards in your Jewel suite? No delivery charge for using those. And you can order extra items like 6 extra well-done sausage links. How about that? Edward Kane, rant on. First time watching, my kids showed me how to watch YouTube on my 70-inch television. You're my new mandatory watching. Thank you, Edward. Fantastic. That's what the kids are for, you know. They're there to help us figure out what the hell is going on with all these dang remotes and buttons and everything else. It's insane. Tom Henry, so Tweety. Yep, work. I'm one-person office, so need to keep some things moving. Tracy Dunlop. Okay, thanks. Oh, thanks, Tracy, saying, Tom Henry, if your cruise is 50 days, then mine is in 48, 22nd of February. You're not going to have much time between that one and the Bliss Panama Canal after February. Don't have another one until May. Paul Wilgus, yay, so Tweety. Yeah, that half of us has to work. Me? No way. He's working, not me. Exactly. Way to go, Paul. Sylvan, Nurse Nancy, I meant the crochet pattern. Gail is a knitter. So, Tweety, I did find those, Tom Henry, but didn't realize there was a difference in cost. Okay. Tom Henry, Tracy Dunlop, I think day 50 was on Saturday. So we're at day 48, which makes you day 46. So, Tweety, haha, Paul Wilgus, you can be moral support for Tom. There you go. That's what he'll be there for. Uh, I'll tell you right now, just a minute, Paul, my advice to you is those 4 hours he's working, you head for the spa. Yeah, you go to that, you go to the spa, hit the steam room, get all loosened up, shave and shower in the facilities there at the spa, and maybe hit the hot tub a little bit, get all loosened up, and then go out for your shore excursions with your pal, and you're in business, buddy. That's what I'd be doing if I were traveling with him. Let him work. Let him work. Tom Henry, yep. So, Tweety, the butler takes care of delivering the sweet breakfast order, and sweet is S-U-I-T-E. Brittany Lockwood, today is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Brittany's mom. Fantastic. So, Tweety, that explains why he showed up with a tablecloth and extra table settings when we used the card then. See, there you go. Paul Lucas, so Tweety, no way. He can work early in the morning when I'm sleeping, laugh out loud. There you go. But if he insists on working those, those precious morning hours, you get the hell over to the spa and just leave him there. That's it. Right on. So Tweety's laughing. Feel that power. How's it going? Doing great. How are you? So Tweety, that 2-person group cruise will go down in TWB history. Paul Wilgus, laugh out loud. So Tweety, TWB's unsolved mystery of 2018. Paul Wilgus, exactly. Rob Sutter, Bruce, have you watched the video I sent the link to? It's about how the cruise lines ripped the staff off. I did see it. I forgot to mention. I did see it, and thank you for sending it to me. It was. It's not an unknown thing, and it's been a topic of discussion for decades. I mean, decades, since the 80s and the 90s. It's been talked about. But I have to tell you, the reality is simple. It comes right down to the basics. If you're from you're from Indonesia, you're from India, you're from the Philippines, you're from wherever, you cannot make the kind of money that you can make on a cruise ship easily. There are people who make good money in those countries. Don't get me wrong, there are, but for the masses, for the millions and millions and untold tens of millions, the daily wages earned by these folks in these countries are dollars a day. I mean, it's just pathetic. To be able to work on a cruise ship in a Western world sort of setting, to have reliable food every day, to, as hard as you're working, be making the money you're making and get some cash tip money as well, you are sending most of that money back home to support a whole bunch of people. Not one, not two, maybe a family of 5 or 6 or 10. And you are dependent on, you are counted on to work that job on these cruise ships to send the money back home. And when the cruise lines come calling for new recruits, that they want to hire 1,000 more people for the next 5 years, they got 20,000 people in line. Every time the cruise lines don't have to pay more to replace the staff. And the staff will work their tail off to keep their jobs. Is it right? No. Is it reality? Yeah. Is it right? No. Is it reality? Yeah. And North Americans and Europeans and all of us who can afford to go on a cruise, and remember, not all North Americans can afford to go on a cruise, but for those of us who do, we know, we see it with our own eyes that the staff working their butts off to make that 1-week Caribbean cruise as enjoyable as it is are from third world countries. And we know deep down inside they cannot afford to lose the job. The family back home is counting on them to deliver $400 a month, $600 a month, whatever they're sending back home. They're desperate for it because it goes so much further back home than it would in Peoria or in Cleveland, Ohio, or in Buffalo, New York. They can't live there, not with the the cost of living in the USA or Canada. Can't be done. Is it right? No. Is it reality? Yes, it is. That's the way it is. Thank you, Rob, for that video. Thank you very much. Donnell, yes, I'm in touch with the local travel agent. A flight from and back to Dublin, part of the MSC package, along with the free drinks package. Yep, right. I'll keep you all informed. Right on, Donnell. Look into that. Dixie is here. Dixie Walker. Hi, all. Welcome back, Bruce. Thank you, Dixie, so much. And thank you for all your kind messages all the time I was away. I appreciate it. I know you've been watching almost every video I've ever made. I've been getting comments from you on all these videos. Fantastic. It's having so much fun. I'm reliving these videos because I see your name on such and such a video. She watched my Tom Jones video last week. My Tom Jones video. I shot that back in September of 17. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Gotta love it. Thank you, Dixie. Tom Henry, I think the heavy sweet curtains around the bed would be put to good use. Yeah, he's gonna sleep for sure. Sebastian, hi, hi all. I'm still sick. Sebastian, hang in there, buddy. Tom Henry, that is terrible. Sebastian, get well soon. Chad Clark, have you been on the Liberty of the Seas since the refurbishment? I have not. Has anyone been? Sebastian, I can't read that. Tom, Dixie, mine too, Brittany. Happy to your mom. Happy birthday to your mom. Because mine too, my mother's birthday too. I think is what Dixie's trying to say. Vivian, sounds like slave labor on ships. What it is. Paul Willigas, Dixie, happy birthday. So Tweety, happy birthday, Dixie. Brittany Lockwood, happy birthday. Oh, is it Dixie's? It's Dixie's birthday. Dixie Walker, happy birthday to you. I thought it was your mother's birthday. Happy Dixie. Happy birthday to you, Dixie Walker. David Orcutt, bottom line, always be kind to the workers on cruise ships. Yeah, and give them cash money. Give them cash tips on the side. Throw them a $5 bill, slip them whatever. They will appreciate it. Believe me. Oh, God, will they appreciate it. Paul Wilgus, agree, David. See, we all agree. I'm with you there. There you go. There you have it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. How many thumbs ups have I got? 48. Well, I was hoping for 60. I don't know if I can make it. If there's any of you out there who can spare me a thumbs up, I would sure love to get one of these. Click that darn thing and get me up there. Love to hit 60 today, but we're only at 48. Yeah, take what you get. Doing the best I can. After all, I am ranting. Maybe when I rant, I don't get as many thumbs up. Bruce the ranter. I don't know. Is that what's happening? Dixie Walker. Sorry, it's Dixie's birthday today as well as Brittany's mother. Thank you, Dixie. I screwed that up royally, didn't I? Tom Henry, supper's ready. Bye-bye, everybody. See you, Tom. Dixie, thank you, everybody. Thank you all for welcoming me back to Creston. Thank you all for watching while I was down in LA. And thank you for helping get this channel to 8,760 subscribers. We're on our way to 10,000. It is exciting as all get up. I love it. Thank you, one and all. I'll be on tomorrow twice at 5 o'clock tomorrow night for the regular show and 8 o'clock tomorrow night for live trivia. I look forward to having you come by. If you've never been to the live trivia show, come on by. We have lots of fun with that. Wendy Thompson, get well soon from Donnell. David, enjoy the live stream. I just subscribed 2 days ago. David, thank you for subscribing. One of the newbies on the 8,760 subscriber count. Love that. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying the show. Anthony Casper, good night, everybody. Thank you, Anthony, for coming by. I will see you all tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern time for the next show. Vivian, 11:20 here in the evening. Good night. See you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Linda, thanks for the great entertainment. Linda, you're more than welcome. I hope it was okay. Thank you for the thumbs ups I got. 50. I just hit 50. Thank you, everybody, for getting me to 50. And I will talk to you tomorrow day. This is Bruce saying thank you for joining me on Traveling with Bruce for Monday, January the 7th, 2019. I want you all to stay safe, stay warm, and stay healthy if at all possible, please. And pop by to see me tomorrow if you can. So Tweety saying goodbye. Tracy, see you tomorrow. Bruce, Chad Clark, if they were making U.S. minimum wage instead of paying $1,500 for a balcony, it would be $4,500 without air. Margie Chadwick, goodbye, Bruce. You know what, Chad? If they were paying U.S. minimum wage, we'd be double the price. No question about it. Margie, saying goodbye. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. Agnes, same to you. Have a good one. See you tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and take care all. See you later.